Georgia!
A long ride, but we made it. Yep, I'm Dave Hetzel from Tifton, Georgia, retired Air Force officer, worked in the security police and the law enforcement career for 34 years, and now I'm retired and do nothing but work with nonprofits. Having a ball, loving every day of my life from the time I get out of bed till I go to bed. About 4 years ago, no, back up, about 5 years ago, in Tifton, Georgia, my preacher's wife and the wife of the golf coach at ABAC, Abraham Baldwin Agriculture College, got their heads together and established a Saturday seminar, and they called the group Water Matters. Their primary concern was the quantity and quality of water that we have in this part of the country, because obviously we've got to have it to live. After 2 semi-annual seminars, one day the preacher's wife said to me, says, there is a group meeting in Adel, Georgia, that I've been going to, but I can't do it tonight. Will you sit in for me? And that's all it took. I went in that room, didn't know a soul when I got there. I met John and Gretchen Quarterman. You'll hear from both of them tonight. They had a little group of folks that were concerned about water. Their theme was, to the west of us we have the Flint River, and it has a professional riverkeeper. To the east was the Satilla River, and it has a professional riverkeeper. Starting with Tifton right down through the middle of South Georgia, you have the Willacoochee, Withlacoochee, Alapaha, Little River System Watershed. They all flow into the Suwannee River. So we got our heads together, realized that nobody was looking after those 4 rivers that flow into the Suwannee, and we voted to apply for a 501c3 status. You got to have that to get public money to do anything with. From that, we now, 2 weeks ago, became designated the Suwannee Riverkeeper. Now, the Suwannee Riverkeeper is in fact one person. Right? He is supported by WWALS, Willacoochee, Withlacoochee, Alapaha, Little, and Suwannee River System Watershed Coalition. I am the Vice President. We have monthly business meetings. We do paddle events. We do education events. We do cleanup events on our 5 rivers. We have access to an app on your intelligent telephone so that as we paddle one of these rivers, if we see a plant and we do not know what it is, we can take a picture and send it to the cloud. The cloud is smart enough to answer us, tell us what it is, and when we took that picture, we have the location, the grid, on the phone, on the picture. So we can use that app not only to identify plants that we're unfamiliar with, we can map and plot our 5 rivers. Erosion, intrusion, deadfall, sewage coming in, construction going up. Anything you see that you want a picture of and know where it is, we can do that. So the potential is there to do a lot of fun things. Now, we're in the midst of sharing with people educational events just like we have tonight. So, Gretchen, I'm going to sit down and shut up. The stage is set.
Thank you, Dave. When we elected Dave to be our ambassador, we got way more than we ever bargained for. He is a wonderful asset to our organization in teaching people about what it is that we do and how they can become involved. When you came in the door, I hope that you signed in on our sign-in sheet. This will help us to know who in our community wants to be with us. There's a frequently asked questions form in the back that tells them about our organization, and on the back is a membership form, so you can join up and make a donation. If these find that they've all been taken, we have just a plain old, this was our original membership form, please just sign up and make a donation. So there's some of those back there. And then one of our very first projects was we worked on the Alcohol River Watershed brochure. And this brochure has had 10,000 copies printed, 5,000 were paid for by Hamilton County Tourism, and then the first 5,000 were Hamilton County Tourism, Lounge Tourism, and the Georgia River Network helped us to pay for that. So there were some of these. I hope you got one. This one, they're sort of water-ish proof, but this one they got a little too wet. They do float. So.